Hello, it's me again, finally, for reals, this time. This will be the last video I make on this subject in this way, and for for now, this part of the journey is done, and I I wouldn't say I'm healed or complete, but I am complete. That's is what I am, but not completely done. I mean, you're never really done with yourself and figuring out yourself, are you? And but for now I'm done, and so this is going to be the last video of this kind. Um, I have made many realizations, and all the pieces have fallen into place, and I will try to explain the whole events, the whole series of events, and how they played out, and why they happened for me. And it all started with the rehabilitation group. I was moving on from the group, but I wasn't ready. I wasn't nearly ready, and so the universe has a way of fixing things that need to be fixed, and so the universe sent the father, the mother, and the child to save me, or not save me, really, to guide me. And it sounds insane. I have felt insane. I have felt like this is some sort of weird psychosis. It isn't. It hasn't been. Not in the shall we say, the proper way, not medically, not a medical psychosis in any way. And together, those three, they helped me, and along the way have been other helpers and other people who have played different roles. And basically, my task was to find, or rather to fix, the father in me, to find the mother in me, and to release the child in me. And I feel like I have successfully done that. This is going to be rambling, very rambling. It is going to be all over the place, because it was all over the place for me. But this is a good thing. And I am whole, and I wasn't before. And so, yeah. But as I mentioned, it started with the group and those three helpers of mine. We have talked a lot, and with their help, I have found this clarification. Clarity. I found the clarity. And so, yeah, it started with the father, in this case, the warrior father, who was the friend who I had not beef with, but strife with. She was doing tough love, the fatherly tough love. And they had all felt that I wasn't my genuine self. And it had frustrated them. It had, in many ways, worried them. And it had pushed them away. All of them, I think. And So the father soldier decided to put a stop to it. And her task was to put a stop to it, and so she started the fight, so to speak, although it wasn't a fight, and in reality she didn't start it, but in layman's terms, she started the fight. She started the chain of events, and my other friend who I talked to, the mother, the one who freed me, so to speak, she I was always sort of stuck to her, and I didn't realize it. I was forcefully stuck to her, and the way I saw it, my inner child, well, I saw later, is that my inner child had decided to climb onto her and sort of escape through her. And the funny thing is that I've always seen her as the mother. In many ways, she has been the mother for me. And I mean, like I said, this sounds completely insane, and I understand if people don't understand, and it's okay. But yeah, together, the three of them, unknowingly, unconsciously, had staged a rescue operation for the child. And my inner child has been guarded by the father, who has, because of circumstances, been corrupted by the fact that he's always just had to be a guardian, so to speak, and he became a prison warden instead. And the way he guarded was to keep everything in and everyone safe, and and never listening. And that's where the last friend comes in, the child, the messenger, so to speak. She it's funny, I always said that I saw her as a younger version of me, and I saw so much of myself in her. And because of that, I became overprotective of her. My sort of inner father, who was the warden, the prison warden, he tried to, control her the same way that he controlled my inner child. And during our sort of, while we have known each other, she has always wanted to be herself and have agency over herself. And I have always tried to sort of, let's say subconsciously, try to take away her agency. I have tried to control her and give her, the stuff that I thought I needed. And in many ways, I see now that the communication with her, she has always tried to tell me, I'm not you, in different ways, not in obvious ways. I mean, she has never said, I'm not you, shut up, leave me alone. But that's kind of the subconscious message has been. And I didn't see it. I didn't realize it, of course. But I see it now. I see it clear as day. And yeah, so the three of them together, subconsciously, spiritually, on a completely different plane, decided to fight against the father, the corrupted father who had become the warden. And while this father friend, the one who I had issues with, while she was fighting against my inner father, my mother friend, the one that I had stuck myself to, escaped with my inner child. And when they got far enough, my inner father broke down, and his grasp, he lost the grasp of the inner child. And now he is being he's been reborn into what he was supposed to be, which is the father, not the warden. And the child has been freed, and the child can now play and be childish for real this time. And I have found my physical mom, my real mom again, and I see her, and this is gonna make me cry because I cried about it all day yesterday. In this, it's some weird way, but I had messaged mom the night before yesterday, the night between Monday and Tuesday, and I had asked for forgiveness for being what I felt for my sins, and I had thanked her for being there for me. And sorry, I connected to her in a completely different way than I have ever done. And the message she said, it was, I don't think that you have done anything so bad that you need forgiveness. You don't have any sins to be forgiven for. And that this is part of being a mom. And she said that, she was in a meeting at work, and so she couldn't call me or talk to me. But with the message, I knew that she's always been here for me. I'm sorry, my crying voice is very annoying. It's very high pitched and, strange, but I knew that she's always been here for me. And I know now that I can go to her for support and for love. And when I need comfort, I can go to her. I didn't know that before. I didn't feel that before because I didn't know where she was. And I've had this feeling yesterday of, I finally found my mom again. I've been lost looking for her. And I found her. I found my mom. Like I said, this is insane. I mean, it's not insane, but in a way, it's insane. And I have that childlike love for her again. And I feel safe now. And I even know now that if my dad ever feels like he wants to connect, I'm ready. I'm ready to connect to him as well. I am ready to see him as him. See him for all he is. And I will not force it, the meeting with him, if he's not ready. But I'm ready. I'm ready for him. And I found also my inner mom. I found her today. I saw her today. In that love that I have for these 3 people who helped me, and how I'm ready to let them go as well. And I don't know what part I play in their journey, but for my journey, they have played their role, their task is done, and now I can see them for who they are and not just the role that they played in my rehabilitation. And I will always be here for them. And even if for some reason our ways part, we part ways, I will be here for them if they ever need me. And that is the mother in me speaking. And that's my journey. And it has been a whole experience. And I remember also this mother friend of mine, not mother anymore, she's my friend. I remember that she and the others wanted me to stay in the group still. They wanted to see a successful rehabilitation. The rehabilitation didn't happen in the group. It happened between us. I don't think the rest of the group would have been ready for this. They weren't ready to see this kind of journey, and that's why it didn't happen in the group. It happened just between us 3. Well, 4. Them 3 and me makes 4. And so rehabilitation successful, but not in the way I thought that it would be. And I don't think it was in a way any of us thought it would be. And now this is not to say, of course, that I am, like I said, done. I am in no way done. I need to figure out the role in myself, in the communication inside myself is lagging still. It takes it takes still a while for me to realize it after I've said it. So, the pieces come a bit after, and I mean, the realization comes after the pieces have fallen, and there's quite a bit of lag in between. So, and I need to find out exactly what the father's role is, the mother's role is, and the child's role is, and how they are going to work together. And I'm going to say that I'm excited for this journey. I'm excited to see all these pieces and how they interact with each other and how it plays out in my real life. And I will continue making YouTube videos, and we will return to the proper schedule after this. And I will continue making the trauma videos, but this time with a different touch. Nothing I said in those videos have been lies. My own stories, they haven't been lies. But I have seen those stories from a broken lens, so to speak. And now I can see clearly all those stories. I can see how they played out in the truthful way, without a filter. And I can see the meaning that they've had in my life in a different way. And so I'm going to approach the subject a bit differently. And I'm not going to, let's say, heal anyone. I'm not a healer. Well, first of all, let's say healing isn't what I thought it was. I would have been a very bad healer if this hadn't happened, I thought a healer was someone who told other people the way, told them where to go, how to go. Kind of like spoilers, giving spoilers for the road ahead. That is not what a healer is. A healer doesn't show the way. A healer helps the other person find their own way. And so I am going to attempt to do it like that. That is the, real way to do it. And along the way, of course, I will talk about my weight loss. I have been eating so much yesterday. I was starving, ravenous yesterday. And I felt like I ate a whole bunch of food. But I had spent a whole lot of energy as well, mental energy. And it had drained my body. So I stepped on the scale today and I hadn't gained weight. So I will do the weight loss video tomorrow. I have a life video that has been waiting ever since last week, taking you to the marketplace. And so I'll show you the goods at the market, the fall market, and there's some. Oh yeah, I show the reward I got for losing my first 5%, and yeah, it's been waiting. I just felt that this was more important than that, so yeah. But after that, we'll return to proper schedule, and yeah, I thank you all for joining me in this journey and for your support. It has been invaluable to hear from you, to get your support, your insights, and your understanding. I understand that this is a strange journey, and I know that talking about this might make people see me in a different way. you know, because I feel like this is completely insane, and still at the same time, it's not at all insane. And I like I said, I don't believe in magic, but I believe in tarot cards. They've never been wrong. I did a tarot reading, and the tarot reading showed exactly what was happening. The cards are never wrong. It showed me exactly the truth, and I kind of feel like I will make a video about it, showing what happened, showing the spread and the result, the cards, the meanings of the card, and yeah, I think I'll make a video of that for those who are interested. And other than that, let's continue on, and I hope you'll join me for the rest of the journey, and let's see what fun we can make now that the child is out. Now that the child has been freed, we can do a lot of fun things, and I'll see things now from the truth. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, and I feel so much lighter and calmer, and sort of, there's this whole sereneness that I've found, and yeah. Sorry, I'm just happy. I am really happy, and I will approach myself in a different way, and I will approach you in a different way as well. I will no longer tell you how to feel and how to think and what the right solution is, because there is no such a thing. So I don't know if I did that before. I can't remember. But I'm going to still say that from now on, I will not be doing that. So yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.